Hello everyone and welcome to this here video. I just wanted to discuss something that I don't really discuss a lot because I don't know, I just have a lot to say about this subject. And even though I have an iPhone, I know everyone's gonna hate me for that, but you know, whatever. I'm here to talk about Androids. Because this looks insane. Like, who doesn't want a folding phone like this? Like how you get a tablet and a phone in one. The concept is great, but you can see right there how it folds. The hinge. It's just awkward. I wanted to mention that, but that's not what I really wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about, first of all, why are the bezels so big? So, like, overwhelmingly big that it makes it look like an iPod touchscreen. Like, if you're gonna put a screen in there, you just at least, like, edge it out a bit, you know? Like, at least the bottom one. I understand the top, but jeez. Because that might be the main screen you use to text. You really think you're gonna use a 7.3-inch screen to text? Well, this isn't for any main consumer. Small, foldable smartphones. I keep saying smoldable phones, like foldable, smart, foldable, smoldable. I'll just call it that. Smoldable phones are not meant for any average person. They're obviously going to be like a premium type of smartphone, a very high end type of smartphone. I mean, this is coming out right now, the Samsung Galaxy Fold. That's crazy, but I don't know if I'd recommend buying the first one ever. I mean, technically, it's still in the eyes of the general public, it is considered a prototype, I say, because it's been in a few hands at Samsung HQ, but it has not been tested by thousands of people on a world market yet. Now, I know it's coming to the United States, but, like, people get things shipped out of the US all the time, so really a world market. And, well, I just wanted to talk about, well, not just these bezels, but Samsung always said it would not give in to the notch, but it has. It's right there. I see. Not only is it a 7.3-inch screen that it'll be great for like YouTube videos and such and multitasking and whatnot, but there's a big ugly notch on the right side of all places. Oof. And it's $2,000, so it's for the upper class, obviously, but still, it's good progress. There's not going to be a budget version of a folding phone for a while, right? Now, that's all I have to say. Maybe the screen will also have, like, I've already seen in their conference that the screen has really weird looking fingerprints on, like, the hinge part, you know? Because, first of all, not only does it look amazing and make me want to ditch my iPhone, but I just bought it. I'm not going to.
Truly uninterrupted.
When Samsung comes to sponsor me and give me an S10, I'll leave iPhone forever. But there's a big problem. There's a social stigma. That is the one thing making Samsung not the biggest phone company in the world right now is, well, maybe they are. Maybe in the world, but not in certain parts of the US anyway. Like, Apple is still strongly prominent here. And it's because they keep trying to find it. They make a foldable phone, they make bunch of improvements, they make it a better phone, they change the notch, they make it a better notch. And I do say this phone, if it ran iOS, would be so much better than the iPhone. But this big but here, literally, it doesn't have iMessage. That's it. That is the one thing keeping Samsung from reaching its true glory, is that there should be a universal kind of MMS system for Androids, because Google runs it all, right? Google's the big shebang. They make stock Android. So they could issue a software update where there's like I know there's third-party apps. It's not even third-party. There's Google-made. There's first-party apps made for this, but that don't come pre-installed on most Android phones. What I'm saying is you integrate an MMS, kind of an iMessage system. You turn the tables on Apple because there's a huge social stigma. What happens is, like, when you have an Android, you want to switch to iPhone because all your friends have iPhones, and now they won't add you to group chats because when you're the one Android, it makes it green texts, and you can't rename the chat. You can't send special texts from Apple. You can't remove people or leave a group chat or add people. And if Samsung or Google or anyone either worked this out with Apple and made kind of like a universal iMessage system, or Android just makes one of their own, Samsung and the Pixel would kill the competition, because instead of being like, oh, you're the one Android in the group, oh, we have to either boot you or make a new one without you, it's like, oh, you're the one iPhone in the group. Like, the iPhone would be the one that's like the odd one out. That's all I'm saying. But other than that, this phone is beautiful.
If your finger's unique,
is crazy good. The problem is not with the hardware. Like, Samsung keeps trying to fix the hardware. The hardware is so much better. Don't even at me. But I know for a fact that, like, the hardware is better. I have an iPhone XR, and I know, like, terrible screen or whatever. I don't see it, honestly. My phone's fine, but, like, a lot of this stuff would be neat to have. Like, I'd prefer this if I could still have iMessage. That's literally it. So, Samsung, if you ever see this video, which you won't, just add an MMS system. That's how you kill Apple. That's it. And if you watch this video and take that video, feel free to just send me a Galaxy Fold as well. I'll be happy.